I always feel like making a book, making a video after finishing a book, but then I have difficulty explaining the book without spoiling it. If somebody asked me what's the story, I would tell them the whole story, but I cannot like put it into proper words while I'm explaining without telling the story. I'm gonna try to do it in this one and maybe the ones that I do read later, but I finished the book that I said I would finish, and it's not Piranesi. I am still reading Piranesi. I finished The Heartless Hunter, and romance books are comparatively very easy to read. Some books are dialogue heavy, so it's easier to get through them. You can just read the dialogues. You don't have to. You can just skim through the scenes where they're describing like a room, they're describing clothes. I just tend to skim through those things. But then in this book is in a fantasy world where there's witches and witch hunters, and they've gotten rid of the witch queens who used to rule, and now you cannot be a witch, or else you're gonna be imprisoned and not killed, but like, yeah, death sentence. If you're a witch, you're gonna die. So that's basically how it is. And if also if you're somebody who sympathizes with a witch or doesn't tell on a witch, if you know them, doesn't report them, you're gonna die also. Maybe not die, but then they're gonna brand you, or they're gonna not let you live like a normal person. So in the story, our main character is a witch who is in hiding, and she's hiding in plain sight. And then our male lead is witch hunter. Okay, I love enemies to lovers. That's my favorite trope in the world. Again, slow burn is another favorite thing that I absolutely love. So this book has slow burn, and also I would say fake dating, because they do this fake courting each other thing, which they both in their hearts know that they're doing it for this particular reason of, like, the girl is doing it to get intel from him, and the guy is doing it because he has some doubts about who she is. And then so whatever. Anyway, the only thing that I didn't like, or usually don't like, is that it's not proper enemies to lovers if they're not enemies. Like, they are enemies in the external way, but they do like each other. So it's like not proper. They're enemies only because of their moral values, okay? They're not enemies because they hate each other. So I would have loved this for it to be like they hate each other and then they love each other, but it still was very, very fun to read. It was not boring. It was actually very interesting, but still, I did not get too much. The world building is not as much as great as I would hope for it to be. So it's just only the story of her being the witch, and like she's trying to save witches, and him being the witch hunter is the main plot, and that's about it. And some of the things were very predictable again, but not again. What did I say again? But overall, I loved it. I loved the book, and I think this is a duology, and there's another one, but I don't think that I'm gonna read that one, and I just want to end it here. So in the end, they do not like get together. That's why I love this story, because as soon as they start loving each other and then expressing themselves, and then they're like, I love you, or like whatever, I stop being interested in the story. I will just stop being interested. So that's what I liked about this. Even till the end, they were not together, and I just love that. Anyway, that was that. I think I'm gonna finish Piranesi, or I don't know, I might start another book. Anyway, that was that. See you whenever.